Hello and welcome. I'd like to introduce you to ToolManagerIQ, a data management system that focuses on tools, holders, and fixtures. There's a standalone version that runs on any computer, and there's this fully integrated version that runs in GibbsCAM that has its own command icon and functions for importing and exporting directly. Now, all of the information can be saved on a database, so things changed in one installation can be seen in the others. As far as the layout's concerned, there's a section for your tools, your holders, and your holder classes that can be applied to the holders. There's a section for the fixtures and fixture assemblies. And then there's a section for supplier information, and those suppliers can be applied to the tools. Now, each section works pretty much the same, where there's a way to manually add things by pressing the Add button. And in that case, you would have to fill out the information yourself, but that's what you'd have to do in the standalone version. And if you're using the integrated version, you're more likely to use the Import from GibbsCAM and Export to GibbsCAM buttons, where you're selecting something in GibbsCAM and importing from GibbsCAM, where you're selecting something in Tool Manager and exporting to GibbsCAM. And that's what I'm going to do with this tool. I'm going to select it in GibbsCAM and use the Import from GibbsCAM button. Now the same dialog comes up, but most of the information is already filled out. You can still change things, like adding the tools to a group or applying them as a standard tool. You can add that supplier information and even add an item number that generates a barcode. When you press OK, the item will be added to the list. And that's how the other sections work for the holders and the fixtures as well. Adding multiples, you would select multiple tools in this case, use the Import from GibbsCAM button, and you could go through each dialog and press OK, or you can put a check mark in the Add All function, and it'll add them all as is. Once things are added, they're displayed nicely, and you can configure what columns are shown. You can sort ascending and descending. You can drag to reorder the columns, and you can filter each column to find your tools quicker. The holder section is the same. You can see the import and the export buttons, as well as the fixture section with the import and the export buttons. So if I want to send something to GibbsCAM, like this fixture, I can select it in Tool Manager and use the Export to GibbsCAM button, and it will appear in the same location that it was imported in. From there, you can move it and apply it as a fixture. Thank you for watching this short demo. I hope you enjoyed.